I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hi everyone, hello universe, it's me again. Shoutout sa mga Marcos Lily supporters, Filipino and OFW. July 8, 2026. Kahapon kung nakikita nyo ang impeachment trial sa pangalawang araw ay kahapon ang unang pagsumite ay pagpresenta ng ebidensya at ang mga witness. So, ang unang sumalang mga kababayan, ito si Attorney Ligutan. Kung makikita nyo paano siya magtanong, very smooth, dekalidad ang kanyang ang kanyang mga galaw, lahat. Kung ikumpara mo dito sa defense lawyer na si Narbasa, na lagi niyang sinasabi, objection, Your Honor. Di kayo naloka. Pero ngayon mga kababayan, lahat tayo nasaksihan natin kahapon. Ngayon, ano ba ang mga education background ng mga to? Basahin natin para kompleto, detalyado at pakinggan nyo rin po ang press briefing ng House of Representatives. Eto na! Oo, yan si Attorney Armando Virgil Ligutan. Talaga namang hanep sa tanong, guys. Very smooth yung kanyang tanong. At naiintindihan ng lahat. Malinaw na malinaw ang kanyang pagtatanong. Humahanga ako dito sa abogado nito. Ito po yung private, So, sabi nga dito mga kababayan, dito sa Impact Leadership, get to know the lawyers arguing opposite sides in the Sara impeachment trial. Attorney Armando Virgil Ligutan, counsel for the House of Panel and Prosecutors. Attorney Armando Virgil Ligutan serves as a legal counsel to the House Panel and Prosecutors, helping present the case supporting Articles 4, grave threats of the article of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte. Nakita nyo kanina, pero laging nag-object yung defense lawyer ni Sara Duterte, pero hindi nagpapatinag si Attorney Ligutan. Talaga naman, guys, grabe. Ang ganda pakinggan talaga, no? Filipino lawyers versus Filipino lawyers. A graduate of the UP pala to, guys, of the University of the Philippines College of Law. Ligutan also earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in Philosophy, oh my gosh, from the University of San Carlos as summa cum laude. Oh my gosh, ang talino din pala talaga itong attorney na ito, San Carlos. Ibig sabihin, he is the managing partner of Sapayan Lim, Alvarez and Ligutan sa legal law and previously worked as a junior associate at the Angara Abelo Concepcion Regala and Cruz, which is ang Accra Law Office. Over the years, he has advised local chief executives and lawmakers and handled several high-profile cases involving local governments official. Outside the court room, Ligutan is also a lawyer professor. Oh my gosh, having tough 5 subjects such as labor law. Ay talaga, remedial law and public international law, MGOs. At the University of the Philippines College of Law, the University of San Jose Riculitos sa School of Law in the University of Cebu School of Law. Practice area. Tingnan natin. No? Sabi dito. Civil and criminal litigation, public interest cases, political and administrative law. MGOs. Grabe, bes. Kaya pala ang galing niya. Labor and relation law, risk and crisis management, local governments and election law. Wow. Wow na wow. Yan, si Attorney Ligutan. Grabe. Ang background nito ang ganda, no? Tsaka nakita nyo kung paano siya nagtanong kanina. Ang ganda, very smooth, very professional, as in. Natatawa ako doon sa defense lawyer ni Sara, even though they are also all lawyers, magagaling din naman sila. Medyo bata pa sila, pero wala tayong magagawa, guys, talagang si Attorney Ligutan, si Attorney Ligutan talagang hindi nagpapatinag kahit nag-object ito si Attorney Narbasa. Nakaw talaga naman, tingnan nyo yung kanilang education. Basahin natin, guys, para makita ninyo, Sabi dito, Attorney Armando Virgil Ligutan, counsel for the House Panel of Prosecution, Education, Juris Doctor, OM goes. University of the Philippines College of Law, Bachelor of Arts and Major in Philosophy, summa cum laude, University of San Juan. Ay, San Carlos pala, kala ko Pangasinan, Cebu pala yan. Uy, Bisaya pala yan, guys. Aba, managing partner sa legal law. Ayan, nabasa po natin. Junior Association ang Accra Law Office. Ayan, consultant to several local chief executive and lawmakers. Handled highly publicized cases involving local government's executive. Oh my gosh, magaling. Ang ganda ng kanyang guys background yung education background niya, grabe Professor of Labor Law, Remedial Law, Public International Law, among others in the University of the Philippines College of Law, University of San Jose Recalitos School of Law, and University of Cebu School of Law. Oh, I'm gosh. Mas more experience ito guys, si Attorney ligutan ng prosecution. Si Attorney Nerbasa pa naman, ayan Vice President sa Third Defense Council. Sabi dito, education admitted to the Philippines Bar in 2016. Juris Doctor, Ateneo de Manila University pala ito, guys. EB, English Literature, Ateneo de Manila University. Professional experience, Senior Associate, Fortune Narbasa and Salazar Law. Oh, nako. Medyo wala pa sa level ni Attorney Ligutan, mga kababayan. So yan ang kanilang mga education na background guys talaga naman. So sana napanood nyo kanina. Grabe, ang gandang pakinggan.
Mahusay ang first day of presentation of evidence dahil una, natuloy na ang trial at nasunod ang proseso sa tamang pamamaraan. Maganda ang pagpapatakbo ni Senate Presiding Officer Chis Escudero. It was very fair at nabigyan ng pagkakataong pailabas ang ebidensya sa tamang pamamaraan. I'm happy and I hope that this will continue throughout the impeachment trial days as we go on. At yun lang naman ang hiling natin, simula pa dati, malabas ang ebidensya para makita hindi lang ng ating mga senator judges, kundi ng lahat ng Pilipinong sumusubaybay.
Next week, we plan to present the
All I can say is if it's in the subpoena that we filed, we will decide next week how and who and when we will present them. I can't talk on the merits, but our pleadings will speak for themselves.
Sir, when will be filing the request for subpoena for VP Duterte as hostile witness?
I can tell you right now, every time the prosecution would assess our strategy, it can change, so I won't tell you for now.
But so really confirm po, since nabanggit na po kasi ni Atty. Kapulat earlier that you reserve na patawag po siya, really confirm na iba natawag na po ng House Prosecution Panel sa Misisa.
I can only confirm that we have a reservation to call additional or other witnesses if necessary when the circumstances warrant it. But for now, I can confirm that we will call or subpoena the Vice President. And it's only a matter of coincidence na nandito siya kanina sa Senado. So naitanong na lang din ni Atty. Lorna Capunan kung nandito pa siya habang ongoing ang trial at kung dadalo ba siya.
But what changed, sir? Kasi wala po siya doon sa request natin sa trial order ni Pizarra, wala po sa next.
Matagal na naming nire-request ang Vice President na dumalo sa Kongreso pa lang sa Committee on Justice. Tuwing may hearing kami, may imbitasyon ang Vice Presidente. And we leave it up to her. She has the right to attend or not to attend so long as nandyan ang kanyang mga abogado. At hanggang dun lang muna ako para hindi ko makwento ang strategy ng prosecution.
Pero sir, hindi pa ba enough yung pong mga video na pre-send niya yung news statement galing sa kanya?
Para sa amin, yung mga video na yon ay sufisyente, enough to prove betrayal of public trust, to prove culpable violation of the Constitution and high crimes. But we leave it up sa ating mga senator judges how they will assess and appreciate the evidence that we have just presented today na napakarami at kita ng buong sambayanan kung gaano kadaming video at statements ang lumabas in support of the articles of impeachment.
Sir, you say that today was a victory for the prosecution.
We were very satisfied with the outcome of today's trial. No victory can be claimed until matapos ang verdict. But today was a very satisfactory day for the prosecution team. Lumabas ang lahat ng ebidensya naming gusto ihain sa Senate Impeachment Court at lahat ng statements na gustong ilabas ng impeachment team na ilabas namin. At mabuti din at mahusay ang mga abogadong humawak nitong trial at itong unang testigo namin, si Attorney Virgil Ligutan. He's an excellent trial lawyer and hats off to Attorney Virgil Ligutan.
Sir, can you describe how you engaged with the defense team kanina, especially during your introduction po ng Article 4? Kasi parang doon pa lang po, kinokontra na po.
But your manifestation was allowed to be admitted to the records, although not as evidence.
I'm glad that the presiding officer allowed my manifestation to be said in open court. It was meant to guide our senator judges kung paano namin ilalatag ang ebidensya, kung ano ang kabuuan ng ebidensya naming iisa-isahin through our witnesses and our documents, at para mabigyan din ng paglinaw sa mga kapwa nating Pilipino sa pamamaraan na maiintindihan nila at mauunawaan nila ng gusto. Ano ba itong binabalak nitong Article 4 kung saan sabi ng Presidente may nakausap na siyang taong pumayag na at nakaabang at handang pumatay sa Presidente ng Republika ng Pilipinas.
Yeah. Sir, clarification. Instead na siguro victory, would you take na nakascore ng nakapuntos yung prosecution nila?
Yes, malaking puntos itong araw na ito. Ang aming testigo ay nakapaglabas ng ebidensya sa mahusay na pamamaraan ng ating private prosecutor. And it's also a victory for all camps because the court was very fair in allowing the evidence to be presented. Naging patas at naging pantay ang Senate Impeachment Court at ang presiding officer. At matagal na natin gusto ito para hindi pagsabihan ng mga Pilipino na hindi impartial ang Senate Impeachment Court. So they acted with impartiality, they acted with fairness, and they acted with integrity today.
Sir, kunin ko lang yung pagtingin niyo regarding dun sa move ng defense na i-play yung buong 2-hour video instead yung clip lang na 2 minutes. What do you think of that? Is it something of means to the day or?
Para sa prosecution, ang relevant lang o ang kinauukulang ebidensya lang naman na gusto naming mailatag ay yung 2-minute portion ng 2 oras na video. Kung panahon na ng depensa sa kanilang pagpresenta ng kanilang evidence in chief, pwede naman nilang i-play yung buong video kung gusto nila. Dahil nakalatag naman yon at nakamarka noong pre-trial pa lang.
Sir, nakascore po ba yung prosecution because the videos were finally shown yung October and November? Or dahil dun sa sagot ni Attorney Ligutan sa question ni Senator Hontiveros? Or because of those two? Can you say kaya those two developments today, would you say na yun yung nagpanalo for the prosecution at least for day 2?
Score kami sa video na lumabas na dapat naman talaga makita ng Senate Impeachment Court. Score kami sa ibang mga statements pa na lumabas galing sa Vice Presidente na sumusuporta sa articles of impeachment. Hanggang doon na lang ang statements o ang sagot ni Attorney Ligutan. Hayaan na muna nating maghusga ang Senate Impeachment Court kung anong gagawin nila doon. Pero we are very satisfied with the outcome of today's trial and we hope to continue that and we will sustain that throughout the 90 days total of the impeachment trial days. We are ready to sustain this kind of trial.
Sorry, follow-up lang. Sir, may sinasabi yung defense about photocopies ng mga NBI report. Are you concerned na magiging issue to?
No.
Paano ba nito? Ma-undermine ba nito yung evidence na pinresent nyo?
Yeah, we are not concerned about the objections of the defense team. Normal din sa kanilang depensahan nila ang kanilang kliyente. But as far as we are concerned, kapag lumabas ang isang dokumento, nasa kamay na ng mga Senate Impeachment Court judges natin. Ang importante, nakita nila na ang mga articles of impeachment ay suportado ng testimonya ng mga testigong may personal knowledge, suportado ng mga authenticated documents and videos, at suportado ng magandang proseso at legal na pagpapalabas nito sa loob ng Senate Impeachment Court. Marian? Rose?
Kasi po parang Attorney Ligutan called out Attorney Season for making a scene.
I will let Attorney Ligutan answer that. Hindi ko personal na nasubaybayan yan. And,
So wala pa kayo doon.
hindi ko lang nasubaybayan. I was busy talking to the team and preparing kung ano ang susunod na itatanong.
Pero ano pong assessment po nung po sa gawin po ng depensa during po sa examination po ng testigo niyo?
Normal lang sa kanila na mag-object pinaghandaan namin ng husto yun. Kung nakikita nyo, hindi natitinag ang prosecution team sa kahit anong objection. Kahit sa pag-object lang nila sa aking manifestation, alam namin kung anong isasagot. Bawat tanong na anticipate ng prosecution team sa aming paghahanda.
What can you say? Paano po assess yung mga motions ni-raise itong defense? Even yung pagpupos ni Atty. Libutan doon sa kanyang questions, pati yung po pinupunan. What can you say?
Ang prosecution team handa sa aming strategy. Sana hayaan na lang kami kung paano namin ilalatag ang pagtatanong. Ang manner ng aming pagtatanong is always part of a lawyer's strategy during trial to not only bring out the evidence from the witness, but to present it the best way possible for the senator judges to appreciate the answers of the witness.
Can you also say na puro technical lang ng defense yung kanilang side?
Alam namin na iti-technical kami, inaabangan namin yon at handa kami. At natutuwa ako na sinabi na ng Senate Impeachment Court at ng presiding officer na ito na malinaw na ang impeachment ay hindi dapat bigyan ng striktong interpretation pagdating sa procedure at technicality ng isang korte o isang criminal or civil court. This is a sui generis proceeding, kakaiba ito, at susunod tayo sa ating impeachment senator judges kung anong husga nila base sa kanilang rules. Yes, Milky.
Sir, inulan nyo ang article number 4 doon sa grave threats laban sa Pangulo, sa First Lady, and former House Speaker. Sabi nyo, nakapuntos day 2 ang prosecution. So, ibig sabihin, tama na din desisyon na inuna ang article 4.
Tama ang desisyon na inuna ang Article 4. Last year pa, strategy na ng prosecution team yon. At napagdahandaan namin ito ng gusto. At nakita ninyo na ang pagtatanong, ang pagpresenta ng dokumento, pati ang aking mga sinabi to introduce Article 4 ay handang-handa kami. So I won't tell you what other strategies we have starting tomorrow. But all I can tell you is that we are prepared for this impeachment trial and we have anticipated every technicality or every scenario possible sa aming paghahanda.
Anong inaasahan, sir, sa day bukas sa panig po ng prosecution?
Aasahan yung mauulit itong ginawa namin ngayon. We will sustain this kind of energy during the trial and we will continue to be respectful to our senator judges.
Sir, what is the strategy behind letting Atty. Libutan do all of the examination of the witness instead of you as the lead prosecutor for Article 4?
At tandaan natin na under the Senate impeachment rules, allowed naman talaga ang private prosecutors. In fact, they have been acknowledged during their entry of appearance noong July 6. We have our own internal strategy, how to manage the witnesses and the lawyers assigned to the witnesses. And I can tell you for now, Dwight.
Sir, yung House po, naghain po sila ng request for example, kay Attorney Zuleta Lopez for grave threats pa rin na article by next week po, yung nakalagay ni Sir Person. Bilang kayo po yung lead prosecutor sa article na ito, how will she help in strengthening your case before the Senate?
I want to answer your question, but I won't, because all you have to do is wait for our strategy to lay out during the impeachment trial next week.
Sir, there's a schedule lang. Bukas ba, Jerry Villoto will face nor bukas expected lang na counter?
Antayin na lang muna natin bukas, Dwight, kasi sa palagay ko tapusin natin ang cross-examination ni Kalilong. At kung meron mang redirect examination si Attorney Ligutan, sigurado akong papayagan naman ng presiding judge natin yun.
So yun mga kababayan, napakinggan nyo yung press conference ng prosecutors. Ayan. At nakita nyo naman din guys kanina sa unang sa pangalawang impeachment trial ng day 2, no? Ito po ang tinalakay kanina tungkol dito sa pagbabanta sa Pangulo, no? At malinaw na malinaw yung pagbabanta ni Sara Duterte ay talaga namang malakas na ebidensya laban sa kanya, no? At nakita nyo din na umupo sa witness stand yung si NBI, no? Na talaga naman grabe. Wala kang masabi sa lahat ng tanong sa kanya. Very consistent sumagot at very credible ang kanyang lahat ng sinasabi. Naaayon po yan sa tamang ebidensya. At siya mismo kamo, di ba? Ang pinaka the best dito na nakita ko, yung kung paano niya na elaborate o explain yung tungkol dito sa kay Meta na talagang sinadya nila na nang sa ganun yung video ni Sara ay legit talaga. hindi peke, no? So, saludo ako sa NBI na yun. Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan niya. But anyway, hindi lang yan guys, kundi yung abogado, si Attorney Ligutan. My gosh!